Welcome back to the RoseCityCast. I'm your host, the Rose City Kid, with my guest and longtime friend, Luis Torres.
Yo, what's up?
So first, we're gonna start talking about how me and you met, because a lot of people don't know this story. A lot of people always ask us too, just because it seems like we've known each other for so long, but it's only been a couple of years.
Feels longer though.
It really does. We homecoming, right? Yeah, it was homecoming.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah,
Yeah, because I remember I met up with Nielsen, and then you were there with him, and then I started talking to you too.
yeah.
And by some chance, you ended up working with me too.
And that was like the craziest and funniest perfect time and moments because it
Right.
was like I think a month or two maybe after prom or homecoming.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, let's talk a little bit about where we used to work.
Uh,
That was fun. Anybody
if you got
listening, if go ahead, bro.
if you guys worked in fast food, let me tell you, we feel your pain
Yep.
on some heaviness.
Do I miss it? No. Do I miss some of the people? Yes. Is there some that I don't? For sure.
So you wanna lead into
Yeah, we can do that. So basically, stuff. Yo, homie, go to lay down. Yo, what are you doing? Lay down. You're gonna make me have to cut this whole part out now. Okay, we're good. Bro, there's a gummy worm on her sock. How?
you better keep that in.
How? Anyway, so yeah, basically, me and Lewis became really cool when we started working with each other. It got to the point where, like, I was like the main person he went to for every. Anyways, like I was saying, so it's to the point where like you basically came to me for everything, just because most of the time too, wherever they placed me, I was near you, and it's like I already kind of knew you a little bit, so it just worked out even better because we ain't know anybody else there.
And you know how to explain things. Everybody just rushed everything.
Yeah, see, I was actually good at my job. I'm not saying other people weren't, but there was some that you know, do better next time. But anyways, yeah. So I want to hear what you thought about working at Burger King.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't that bad of a job. Like it was pretty chill, but mind you, our store was ghetto.
Right, it really was.
Like people would like I didn't know how ghetto it was until they like I it was like near the end of the school year and they started putting me on to night shifts. Like our job was like really different, and I don't know something about working there. I knew Joel, and we had a really cool manager before he like left. His name was, and that was the guy. It was just
Oh, you know,
basically it was just
that was the guy that trained us.
yeah. I wouldn't say I hated the experience. I just hated how the managers acted. Like they acted like we were like some young kids that didn't know nothing,
Right.
and they had like all this authority over us. Like if you guys worked with me and Joel, they hated every second I would go to talk to Joel. Like we would have to be separated and everything,
But it was
and we
dumb
would
though
be
because we
doing
got
our
our work
job.
done. Yeah. But then let anybody else do it, and then they wouldn't have to hear anything about it.
We dealt with it. Like
Now let's yo, homie. Homie, I'm gonna need you. Please go to sleep. Yeah, you can pass on me, but I still need you to go to sleep. It's gonna be a lot of editing. But anyways, what were we talking about?
you wanted me to talk about how I felt about BK.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about like the last thing we said.
Um, that they were separating us just because we
Oh
were
yeah.
talking.
Yeah, like we would like nobody else had to hear anything about it, which is the worst part.
And we were honestly, it got to the point where me and Joel just stopped caring. Like if we got in trouble, it was like whatever, because they never wrote us up.
Yeah, they
They
did.
never would. We would get yelled at every day, and like I didn't like. I took it. I just didn't care enough. Joel let him have it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, he made sure like if they were being disrespectful, he wasn't taking that. Like,
Yeah,
and there was many times that our like managers were hella disrespectful for no reason besides we need to get our drive-through times lower. That's
bro.
literally all it was. We
I
would get
mean,
yelled at because we're too slow at our job.
apparently, even though we were two of the
Yeah,
fastest people, though.
and they put us on the main like section of the kitchen, but
Right.
you know,
Like, and it's not to say that like when I dealt with it, or like I didn't take any disrespect. That's not to say I was disrespectful back. It was just me letting them know, like, listen, I understand you're the manager and stuff, but you're not about to disrespect me like that. Like, you know, it's respect is a two-way street. If you want my respect, you're gonna have to give respect as well. And that's what a couple of them didn't understand.
for real though,
It's
they
sad, but it's whatever.
if you were a female and you worked at our job, you were actually praised because we had all female managers, and like it was like all the girls never got really in trouble for anything.
Nope.
They got to do whatever they want whenever they felt like it, and it didn't really matter.
But we got in trouble for trying to go clean the bathroom at the same time, even though they told us to.
They told us to go clean something and get out of the kitchen area. So we go clean something. And they're like, "You guys can't go together." Be like,
So then why'd you tell us to
"What's
go
the
do
difference?"
something? Yeah. Like they told us to go together, like to clean some. For each of us to go find some. And when we did, you got mad. How does that work? I don't understand that.
For real.
No, I
But
mean, if we want to talk about like certain crap that we had to deal with at Burger King, let's talk about drive-through.
oh god,
Look at that. Even my baby cousin said, "Uh-oh."
drive-throughs. Oof.
Drive-through was interesting. Nah, there were some customers that just did. If you're one of these customers, like if you're listening, and you're one of these customers, I just want you to know that at the
That
end
you
of the
need to
day,
fix yourself.
yeah, we control your food. Well, I'm not involved. I'm not included in we anymore. 'Cause I don't work in fast food. But yeah, remember they control your food. I'd be a little careful with what you say. I'm not saying they're gonna do nothing to it, but it's like you never know. Sometimes you could piss off the wrong person.
For real. And like I know certain people when they would wrap their sandwiches, they would smash it. Like you know what I mean? Like they would purposely mess it up if you were that guy. Like
Right.
I've dealt with mad customers complaining that something's missing on their sandwich, and it's fine to something. Everybody makes mistakes. Like it's like it's a normal thing.
Right.
But for you to start yelling and start acting out over a sandwich that we could fix real
So
quick
dumb.
is too much. Like it's food, man. I understand you paid money for it, but then again, you know what you ordered, and if you tell us that it's wrong, we're gonna make it for you again for free,
Exactly.
and you'll get
It's
to
not
keep
that
the
big of a
sandwich
deal.
that's messed up too.
Yeah, I know. People just always want to find a reason to complain. There's a little bit of what I was talking about in my last episode. How people will get offended super easily now. It's the same thing. They all want a reason to complain. I've you know this for a fact. I've dealt with a couple customers that oof.
We won't go in too deep, but
Yeah, let's just
we
say I'm a pretty reasonable person. You know, I try to not be quick to anger, but sometimes, you know, people say the wrong thing at the wrong time, and it's a mess. I've personally I've disrespected a couple customers. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be completely honest. But it's like, you know, they came yelling and throwing a fit and everything, or yelling at my coworkers. You know, I'm not one to let that just happen. Like if you're gonna be disrespectful like that, I'm gonna say something.
yeah, I feel you on that, and I so much don't deal with like customers like that, but our one manager who was our favorite,
Yeah.
she dealt with the craziest night when I worked with her. we had a customer throw back a sandwich because it was wrong through the
Oh, I
drive-through
remember
window.
that.
And our manager was really having a rough time during her pregnancy. She was going through like mood swings, sickness, and everything.
It
So
was
like
bad.
for her to
The-
the lady was being racist, saying that she didn't want no Hispanics, no black people making their food. They want this white lady to remake her food. And for her to throw a sandwich at my manager took the soda that she ordered and threw it at her car. And in my situation, I think it's both of their faults, but I really think it's the driver's fault
For sure.
because there's no need to
Come to
like
a restaurant like that.
no need to come to the restaurant like that,
There's
and
no
no
need to
need
go
to be
anywhere like that,
racist.
honestly.
That sandwich that a white lady could have made is the same that I'm gonna make, same the next person's gonna make, same 10 years from now, new workers are gonna make it the same way. So it really doesn't matter. Like, you know, and it's like people who overreact to like situations like your sandwich being wrong. It really like you're really the one starting the scene. You're not the victim.
Exactly.
If you come towards somebody with anger, you're starting something no matter what. But I'm gonna let Joel explain our other rude managers to you because boy,
Yo,
I don't even have words for them. I don't even have words.
you want to hear why I got fired? Lewis know
Oh
this story
man,
very well.
this upset me the most because it's funny because I was texting Joel the day before how I'm excited to work like 2 days later with him.
Because it used to be tough, bro, when we worked together.
It was a chill. We got everything done and went home.
Facts, we had everything done. I got to play my music. We were good.
But
But yeah, so
you let them
basically,
know about. I just still can't believe it happened.
right. So basically, I got set up to get fired.
So yeah, so many of you know that I go to church, and Tuesday nights was the night where I would usually go for a service. And so that was always my requested day off. Like that's just a day that I always take off for scheduling. And so apparently they scheduled me to work a Tuesday when they know I wasn't able to. And since I didn't show up, I got fired. But the thing was, they knew I wasn't able to work Tuesdays, and they tried to make an excuse and thought that apparently that was only until school ended. They knew it was for church. They know, just because school ends doesn't mean that I start going to church. And the crazy part is, once I got fired, I didn't even know that I got fired. I had to go in the next day to find out that I was fired. And I knew everything was a setup when they already had somebody to take over my spot. So yeah, so that was great. And then the worst part about it was that you know what, honestly, I'm gonna say her name. I don't care. Her name was Tiffany. Um, yeah, nobody was a fan of her. And yeah, no, she really tried to tell me that I screwed her over because she fired me. How did that make any sense though? How did I screw you over when you're the one that still has a job, but I don't? You know what I mean? Like that just didn't make any sense to me.
She's psycho.
Yeah, she really is. She was trying to be at everybody too, especially you. You know,
Yo, let me tell you guys something. After Joel left, now I was a high school student. I'm chilling. You know, thank God for my parents. You know, they never made me pay for no bills, no nothing. I didn't really have anything to pay for. You know, my money I put away in savings. You know, spend on my clothes and everything for the next school year. Blah blah blah.
right?
I was trying to get fired so bad that I started eating on the sales floor. I started hiding in the cooler that we got in the back
The freezer,
and just
yeah.
and chill on my phone and play games. Like I didn't even care if they caught me. Like I like when they did come and find me, and it was her specifically. She literally looked me in my face and she's like, "Okay, go grab a couple bags or something, so it looks like that you were doing work." And in my head, I was like, "There's no way I can get fired." I literally broke almost every single rule in the book besides stealing money. because that's I ain't trying to go to jail.
Right. Just to get fired.
But on some serious, like I'd come in late to work. I'd do anything, and it's like
No luck.
she wouldn't fire me, and I don't know like what was the reason, but like after she left, everybody was like tight on me. So I don't know what was wrong with her. She was a weirdo, but
Bro,
I don't
after I
know.
left, it all went downhill. Not even after I left. After I got fired, it all went downhill. Yeah, it was bad. They were left with almost nobody for what, night shift, I think it was. Exactly.
I think
Yeah. Yeah, cause remember they had to move this girl to night shift after they got rid of me. And then that's when everybody else on night shift started leaving because they found out why I got fired and they found out that it was a setup. That was Burger King was an interesting place to work at, honestly. We did meet
it
some
was
cool
different.
people there. Yeah.
It was just crazy.
Yeah. And if there's one thing that we could all agree on that was good about working there was whenever I would play music.
Yeah.
We used to be in the back getting lit to X, lit to ski mask, everything, bro.
Those privileges disappeared as soon as they fired Joel. They were like, you
Yes,
guys
sir.
can't bring no speakers, no more playing. Yo, we were all burnt because Joel was the one that always had music. We will always be bumping.
Cause I'm just sharp. You mean I'll make things lit. This is what I do. I'm a very like closed and like quiet person, but in the right setting, I could really make things fun.
For real.
Bro, and let's not even talk about how many times we had to deal with old customers coming in trying to act like they knew our job better than we did.
For real, yeah. People would always be they just I don't even know how to say it.
You remember the one lady tried to come in and tell us our prices?
Oh yeah, our prices are too high that we should lower them. Like we own the place,
Right?
like we own the company. If I own the company, I wouldn't even be in the building.
Bro, and I think it was over like a small sandwich was like maybe $2. Like I'm not trying to like come at her or nothing, but it's like she was dressed nicely, you know. It seemed weird that she was complaining about that. Like she had on jewelry and everything.
And the food at BK is pretty cheap. Like
Yeah, it's on
if I were to go buy my family food right now, it'd probably be $30, and that feeds at least 4 people.
Right.
And that's a reasonable price for like $30. Some
depends.
couples eat dinner together for $30. Like, and I could feed 4. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah. No, I feel you on it. Definitely. I mean, I don't know. No, it's funny. People complain about like Chipotle being expensive, but if you really think about it, you spend in almost the same amount or more at a fast food restaurant too, like at like a McDonald's or something. If you get a meal, and Chipotle, I mean, at least me personally, Chipotle fills me up. So I don't know.
I gotta tell you right now, I think Chipotle went down the hill. It's trash.
For real? Why you say that?
I got some like a week or 2 ago with my girlfriend, and we did not enjoy it. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
They skipped me on all the meat I had, and then when they disregarded everything I said, like I told them to put pico de gallo, which is like cut up tomatoes and like a spicy like sauce in a sense. I only like a little bit of that because it could really mess up your stomach. She overloaded it when I asked for guac. Now, I was kind of hyped that she overloaded with guac, but all the proportions of my burrito are wrong. Like a little bit of meat, too much rice, too much spicy, and it's like it's not even. Like I don't know, maybe it was the place I went to, but I feel like it's not the same.
It's not the same. Bro, no, I used to have somebody that looked out at Chipotle. I'm not gonna say no names or what Chipotle, because I don't want to. Yeah, but no, I did have somebody that would look out sometimes. I'm not saying like give me free food or nothing, but they would look out with like the amount of food that I was getting.
Those are only the nice coworkers. Then
I remember working at Chipotle. Chipotle was, I can't even cap, bro. it was, and I wasn't Ended up not being a huge fan of the GM because he did something grimy, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that. He already,
Not today, at least. You guys were
yeah,
good.
yeah, not today, because that's a whole nother story to go into. But listen, he already knows what he did. He already felt some type of way about what I said. It's all good. I got no hate towards him, and it's whatever. Like that happened so long ago too that I'm not even. There'd be no point in me holding grudge.
I feel you on that one.
But yeah, so
That's why you gotta not like pay attention to people and just.
exactly, bro. Like you see me, I just be sticking to myself. I just be doing what I gotta do
I think that's the best advice for anybody.
for sure.
Like
You gotta
I
prioritize stuff, bro.
I really stopped stressing over people and everything in high school. Once I realized, these people don't matter. It's whatever. Like
Right.
whatever anybody says to you, if it's not in a positive way and it's not helping you or anything, just ignore it because the people that are telling you the bad stuff, they want to see you upset. They want to see like, you know, down with them,
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Yeah, so anybody listening, if you yourself are not a main priority in your life, fix that. Because sometimes you really just gotta do what you gotta do for yourself. At the end of the day, you could think a lot of people are gonna help you, but ain't nobody gonna do more for you than you.
Facts.
Which is why my guy Lewis is planning on becoming an investor with me, which I'm very proud and excited for. Because he wants to get at a better place in his life. He knows the steps that he has to take for it, and he's put himself as a priority. That's what y'all gotta do. If y'all want to make it further in life, prioritize yourself.
And if any of you guys out there want to become an investor and you're like, well, that's not what I want to do for the rest of my life, ain't nobody said that.
Right.
You could always double up your money and do what you love.
Exactly.
I'm still going to college for what I want to do. But
Exactly.
if you think about it, while I'm at college, wouldn't I like to double up my income right now and live, pretty like relaxed instead
That's
of
what I'm saying. Yeah.
living the broke college student life? Like,
Yeah. Bro,
I know a lot of people aren't like broke and everything, but who doesn't want to double up their income?
Exactly. Who doesn't want to second stream of income? You know what I mean? Like what you can make, bro. And I cannot stress this enough. I know you guys might get tired of me talking about this on my podcast. I talked about it on the last episode as well. But I cannot stress this enough. We make money in literal minutes. What is not like what I don't get what y'all understanding about that. We make money in minutes. Like we trying to put you on, but a lot of y'all too scared.
And for you guys out there that aren't believing Joel, and he's just giving you guys a heads up.
You know how many people are joining now, bro? Like there's a lot of people joining. If there was any better time to become an investor, it's now. And think about it. Things are opening back up. You don't think that companies are about to start booming? Bro, not only like, yes, we don't only work with like stocks like that, but we also work with currency, which for some reason people think is a scam. It's like, if you think it's a scam, you're basically saying that money's fake and the stock market is fake. That doesn't make any sense to me. And you've seen proof of me earning money, bro. You've seen it firsthand.
I've literally seen Joel make more money than I have in my whole work day. Bro, I've worked the whole entire 10 hours, came home and called Joel, and he just made what I made in probably
5 minutes
2 days in that day.
I'm telling
now,
you.
I'm not going to go into details of how much that is because that's personal. You don't need to know my pay. You don't need to know how much Joe's making because you need to pay attention to your pocket.
Exactly. Don't worry about anybody else's pockets. Worry about your own. And this is not me worrying about your guys' pockets or anything. This is me trying to push y'all along. This is me trying to help y'all get somewhere. Like I'm not saying y'all not gonna get nowhere, but I'm saying like this is wherever you want to get to in life. Because me personally, if you know me, you know what I really want to do is music. I want to work with music. I want to be either a producer, like an artist, or both. That's what I want to do. And I want to do these podcasts too. But I'm still doing this. I'm still gonna be doing this. Why? Because one, I can literally focus more on my music and on my podcast because since I don't have to work a 9 to 5 now, I can be at home do whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't gotta answer to nobody. I'm my own boss. I make my own schedule. I do what I want. I'll make money in minutes. Again, like I can't stress that enough.
And if you guys ever are interested and you ever do, take that step and you want to know more, there's people like Joel and others that are mentors that'll
Will help you, and you
will
could
help you.
like,
And I've listened to a millionaire explain that he had like 97 cents in his account, barely anything. He was living off of like a 9 to 5, like living paycheck to paycheck. And he said, and he took his money that he made and put it in, bought it and everything. Now he didn't make hundreds of dollars every day. That's not how
right.
this is gonna work.
Yeah, you guys also gotta understand too. It's all about patience. Everything is a process. If you don't have patience, you're not gonna make it anywhere.
But the mentor that I saw, or the millionaire I saw, he right before he told us about the program, how it works, and why you should join, he literally made $1,000 right in front of me.
Yeah.
And in 30 seconds, not even a minute, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Come on now. Like,
he made $1,000 in 30 seconds. And that doesn't interest you of how he did it? Like,
Jalen Sharp, bro. That guy, he's sharp, bro. He be killing it. And I know you people, like, I know you peep this chains, bro. All like, bro, them Jones is icy.
That's how I want to be. And he himself said that he put his own family on, and with the help of him and like many other people you can learn from, you can really double up your money.
You really can. The thing that people don't understand about investing is that to them, they want to invest without putting any money in. That's not how investing works.
And like the famous quote says, it takes money to make money.
Right. And I'm just letting y'all know ahead of time too. Who knows? I mean, maybe if you're lucky enough, like, you never know. Your first trade could be some really big trades, but you're not gonna start making, like, you're not gonna make 1,000 like instantly or nothing, unless
if you do, congrats.
Yeah, it's possible. I'm saying, like, it's very possible, but especially with the knowledge we give you, yeah, it's very possible. And but like, don't always expect to just get a whole lot of money right away. Like, it's not, again, it's a process. You gotta be patient. You gotta learn what you're doing. And we teach you everything. Like, we talk to you on a daily to help you, like, give you tips on things. If you have any questions, like, you could always hit us up. That's why I be telling people, if you are interested in investing, let me know. I will be there. If you have a question, call me. You just want to talk about what we do, you want to whatever it is, just call me, let me know. I'll be giving you guys calls too. I'll be texting you to see how you're doing, help you guys, like, create goals for yourself, because all we want to do is really just see people succeed.
And take it from me, I'm a person that barely likes spending money. I'm like a stingy person when it comes to my money, and I was skeptical at first about this. And like everybody, you should, I understand, making money off of doing nothing, sounds crazy.
It seems like it's not real, but then until you actually see it in action, and you're like, oh wait, nah, they're actually doing this for a living.
And you guys will first hear on my maybe couple next podcasts when I join Joel. When I do join, I'm gonna give my honest review. If I don't like it, I'm gonna tell you guys. But that doesn't mean that it won't work for you. Maybe it just didn't work for me.
Thanks.
It might be a small investment I'll lose out on. But think about it. What if I made the investment and out of nowhere I started making $100 a day? And all like that. I'd be making money.
Yeah, bro, and they gotta understand too. Like, if you don't take risk in life, then you're not really living. Sometimes those risks will come out for you, and like they will. Sometimes the risk will benefit you instead of actually, like, doing damage to you. Like, a lot of people go into a risk thinking, like, when people decide to take a certain risk, most of them are thinking negatively. You can't do that, especially in this business. You have to be positive. You have to Always have a positive mindset. You know, just know. And let's say you don't. Let's say you don't clear a trade, like you don't get any profit off of that trade. That's cool. Keep it stepping. Don't linger on it. Don't. I mean, you can make it right back. So don't even worry about it. You just gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know how much to actually risk from your account. And we teach you that too. Like when I tell you guys, there's so much knowledge that we teach to you guys. There's so much. There's videos and videos of tricks and tips to help you in this business. And I've seen people who have joined after me that are already ahead of me in this business. And it's crazy to see just how quick you can really become successful. She's trying to kiss the mic, bro. But what else can we talk about? Let's talk about music, bro, because I know we have similar taste in music.
Yeah, let's finish up on some music.
Plus, that was like our first when I first had the idea for the podcast. That was gonna be our first thing. Remember?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and next podcast, I'm on it too, and we're gonna continue talking about this too. So you guys don't have to worry about this cutting too short.
Yes, this is gonna be
messing
part
out
one.
this conversation. This conversation about music is too big for us to fit in at least one podcast.
That's facts. We're gonna have part one and part two.
So what do you want to talk about music?
Matter of fact, let's talk about some of your top artists.
I mean, for me, my top artists are XX Tentacion.
Oh, you messed up his
My
name.
favorite. He's my man.
You forgot one of the X's.
He's all I listened to for 3 years straight. I'm not gonna lie. He's my top artist. Now
He's not lying.
my top 5 my top 5 artists that I listen to all the time, it's gotta be Juice WRLD, Nav, Playboy Cardi, and I gotta say it all depends because it either be Trippie Redd or Ski Mask. But I love Ski Mask, so it'd be Ski Mask.
The only 3 that I could have agreed with was Juice WRLD, X, and Ski.
You don't like Nav?
Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't really listen to too much of his music.
I'm about to put you on after this podcast. You should start listening to him.
Because I heard like some of his stuff. I know that one song he got with Meek. That one I listen to if it comes on.
Who's your top artist?
Top artist? Number 1, my dad, J. Cole. Number 2, my uncle, Chief Keef. So now let me stop. But but for real, that's hard. Cause like top 5, I'd say that at least that I listen to the most would be J. Cole, Ski Mask, Chief Keef, and this ain't in particular. Like it's not in any particular order either. Chief Keef, Chef G,
Big Time Rush.
Besides that, listen, all right, I'm gonna just name my top. I can't pick a 5, bro. A top 5.
Just name your top. Just name your top.
All right, so we already got Cole, we got Chief Keef, we got Ski Mask, obviously X, JID, Denzel Curry Sharp, Amine Sharp. Who else? Yeah, I said Chef G and Sleepy. I think Snot for sure. Not too many people know about him. At least not too many people that I know about him. But he be nice with it, bro. Who else? For I think that's just like the top people that I listen to. Like I listen to them the most. Yeah, bro. I don't know.
It's a hard question.
It really is because it's you know me. My taste in music is very versatile. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I got songs from like Ski Mask to like 21 Savage to I got Bruno Mars in here. I got The Weeknd.
I feel you. I love all different types of music.
And like if I'm feeling real like 2010ish or like 2007 or something like that, I got a Jonas Brothers song in there, bro. When they made it come back, I'm not even gonna lie, I was hyped for it. Like that's crazy because like I never thought they'd come back. But yeah, y'all can make fun of me all you want for that. I don't care. Jonas Brothers be killing it. Let's be real.
Nah, music's music. Whatever sounds good. There's some people that listen to country. I don't agree with country music, but if it sounds good,
there's only 2.
It sounds good.
Bro, there's only 2 country artists that I can listen to. Like, or at least that I actually enjoy. Because I'm not a huge fan of country. I'm really not. But like Tracy Chapman, I enjoy. Johnny Cash, that's classic right there. You know what I mean? Well, that's an OG. But
And Billy Ray.
Billy Ray Cyrus. Yo, bro, can we just like I know this is old, obviously, but like, can we talk about how he really killed his part on Old Town Road?
Oh my, he did good.
He started snapping. I'm like, wait a minute.
Hopefully Joel doesn't cut this part out. But I just want y'all to know that if you really do want to start investing, take it from a skeptical person. All you gotta do is just try it once, and you never know how shit's gonna go.
Yo. No, you know who else I would have as a top artist that I listen to?
Who?
Anderson .Paak. That dude was slept on heavy for real, for real. That dude was talented.
I've only heard a little bit from him. I haven't really looked into too much.
Bro, like he's a drummer. I'm pretty sure he plays piano too. I could be wrong on that. It might be a different instrument. But yeah, like he's you mean he's the vocals, he's the drummer. Like this dude be killing it.
I mean, you're a drummer yourself. You could explain to everybody how it'd be to be a drummer.
Bro, being a drummer is one of the best things ever. I love being a drummer. Because once you get behind that drum set, you kind of just, once you really get into it, you don't think about anything else. You just focus on the drums, just in your own little world, just going away. You mean just chilling. But you played an instrument, right?
I play a little bit of guitar, some piano,
Yeah, I hear it. Oh yeah, I forgot you showed me this play guitar.
I think everybody should try to play an instrument. It's frustrating at first, but like that's
once you really get it, it's stress relieving.
But it's more like a muscle memory too, because like that's what music is. Like it's like you gotta remember how. Like it's like how when you were in high school tapping beats, you can remember how to do the patterns. It's almost the same thing for instruments, but you just gotta remember what keys to hit or like what you gotta strum or drum.
Right. It all depends on what you're playing, bro. Like being a drummer, everything is just
like my next move is ready in my head before I do it. Like I just think ahead of what I'm gonna do. Or sometimes honestly it just comes naturally. Sometimes your arms just like have a mind of their own and you're cooling. So like
I can verify from watching Joel play the drums that he has the most serious look on his face and he just
the thing is, all right, but the thing is, you guys gotta understand too. If you know me, you know I always look serious most of the time. Like most of the time, I have when I got my license, I just had a straight face. I was happy, but I had a straight face. I don't know why. That's just.
I'm trying to look like J. Cole.
Not even, bro. I just think it's like with all stuff I've kind of dealt with in my life. It's just the type of person I am. I'm a fun person. Don't get it twisted. Hey, yo, this Fiji hitting different. Nah, bro. I'll be drinking. I drink different types, but like my go-to now is I guess it's pronounced Evian. Evian. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, let me know. Please sponsor me, cause I don't know what it is, bro. But every time I get their brand of water, it hits right every single time. And it's
you want a water that hits right?
It's so cold. What?
Core water.
Oh yeah, I like core water too.
The bottle's just different. I like the Evian one too.
Yeah,
but water be expensive.
It'd be like $1 something, but I'll be cooling, bro. I would just be getting the big bottles. Worst case, I got a water cooler in my crib, anyways. Worst case scenario, I just gotta refill it. It don't matter.
I get the big bottles of Fiji because if you go to a Wise, they got them joints for 2 for $6.
Oh, where?
And I'm talking about the big bottles.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not a steal.
I remember
you're almost buying a gallon.
Yeah, I remember Sheets had like a gallon of water for like $1 something. I'm like, oh, I'm definitely taking it because this was like back in the summer too, and it was mad hot. My car, my Lancer. If y'all remember my yellow car, that was my baby. That was it's my guy Pikachu right there. But that car ain't have the AC wasn't working on that car because I had like the person who had it before me, they took out all the AC parts. So it get hot, bro. So I'm like, I need water now. But anyways, back to the music topic. Sorry. Me and Lewis, we have a bit of ADHD. It's a little hard for us to focus. We kind of, which is crazy because that was like one of my ideas for like the first name of this podcast, like something that had to do with ADHD. But I was like searching up like the names to see if anybody else had it. And there's a couple people that had names like similar to it. So I was like, I don't want to be like too close to everybody. And mine just works perfectly because it goes with my stage name. Like it's my brand. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. We gotta start getting some merch out there.
I'm working on it. I mean, in order for merch, I need y'all to stop being fake supporters and actually start listening to the podcast and sharing it and not just watching my story about it and not doing nothing. But that's besides the point. So
Let's say we get 500 viewers, and we start thinking about merch ideas.
yeah. If I
I
like
want
right
I
now,
want everybody listening. If you are listening right now, just share this. What's wrong with supporting two people trying to make a come up?
bro, I really made a post about it. So I was like, it's crazy how people will share a post thinking they're gonna get $1,000 overnight just like that, but they won't share a post to support a friend. Bro, and
A
barely anybody
businessman.
reacted to it either. That's how I know people felt that.
And mind you, Joel gets a lot of comments and likes on his like pictures,
On
meme
my live,
posts, and all like
yeah.
that.
But where y'all at now, huh?
For real.
Bro, like my last episode got 17 views. I know we could do better than that. Matter of fact, let's check my channel. Let's see how many subscribers. I got 21 subscribers. Let's give me the 30. And then after that, let's give me the 50. Hey, we skipping 40. We going straight to 50 as the next goal.
You think we should start putting this on TikTok and seeing if people?
I was thinking about that, putting snippets.
Yeah, like part one, part two. I mean,
Yeah.
other people are doing it. I mean,
Yeah. I got like 27
obviously, this
followers
is the
on there.
better podcast.
I mean, if we being honest, maybe you won't agree. That's fine. But at least, I know my podcast is good. I know we be having good conversations. If you don't enjoy it, you might be either miserable or maybe it's just not for you. You know, I'm not here to judge, but just know that we was gonna have good conversations on here. You might not agree with everything we say, but that's the whole point of a podcast to get our ideas out there, get our thoughts, have conversations about different things. And if you don't agree and stuff and you want to talk about it, my comment section is always open on my channel. I will never turn my comments off. So yeah, talk to me through there too. Like how you were saying the merch thing. Uh the one mask I have, it it already has like my channel banner on it, which is one of my favorite masks. It's such a dope, like such a dope banner.
Is
My,
that
my
the
logo is
the
just
the one
fire.
you be wearing often?
Yeah. You see like the Rose City Kids on with like the white roses in the back and the background's just all red.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be crazy. But back to the music thing. So yeah, you know who else I really did enjoy?
Huh.
Mac Miller. Rest in peace, man. That really hit me when I found out that he died. Because that was like one of the
It,
first rappers that I really, really listened to.
I think it's crazy what happened because my girlfriend just put me onto him after he passed, and I never knew like what good music he made,
Right.
and it was like it's just so crazy because like he's not. It's like we're not gonna get anything else, and one thing I don't want is I don't want his record label releasing songs
After.
after he's passed. I
Like they're
think that
doing
is the
like
most disrespectful thing you could do to an artist.
yeah.
Like I don't care if they release more. They released all the songs X didn't even want posted, and that whole album, there's not even one good song. I'm gonna be honest, there isn't. And
No.
there's a bunch of like snippets of songs that he wrote lyrics to that he
They
didn't
would have been
even use.
sharp, yeah.
Yeah, so like it's more of a respect thing because
Like I
like
understand if the project was like being made to be put out, but if it's not, it's like why?
keep like just why like out of respect for like Mac Miller like a
Like,
lot of rappers who have passed, you know.
I mean, in this sense, so if it's in the sense where like any money that they're getting from like streams and stuff like that, that is being given to the family, then then I guess I can understand that. But it's like if that's not the case, if they're not really getting too much out of it, why do it? You know what I mean? It's just I don't think it's right.
Did you hear what Logic's record label did to him?
Nah.
So as many people know, you know, Logic quit making music.
Yeah.
He wanted to pursue his other dream was kick back, you know, go gaming live. You know,
Yeah.
he
And
has
just
his
like
own
focus on
Twitch
his son.
channel, you know, and like he wants to chill at home and be chill. And there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
because he literally mentioned in his album more than once, like, he's a done now. Like he's done really all he had to do.
He released his latest album and his record label after he left basically didn't pay anybody that was featured. And everybody that was telling Logic about it, Logic went to his record label and they were like, well, if you want these people paid, you got to come back and drop something else.
That's crazy.
And it was, I don't know, I haven't caught up back up on the story. I just read about it recently, but that's how some corporations are. Like they could have paid all those people, but they rather force Logic to come back, force him to produce some music, just so the people that worked hard on the last album he did.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah, no. Only that's right, honestly. That's really messed up.
that's the main problem with some record labels, and especially with being so trusting of him, creating like random like albums and everything. Like he did a space one. You know,
Yeah.
he did multiple controversial stuff that a lot of record labels be like, whoa, we can't be doing that. You know, we don't know if
Yeah.
that's gonna make money. And for them to like have so much trust in him and him be like, all right, guys, I feel like I'm done. Let's drop this last album and we're good.
Mm.
For them to like play him out of money because they're not paying him. They didn't want to pay him for it either, or anybody in it is really a like messed up thing because
Right. And they knew they were gonna make money off of it too because it was his retirement album.
and it was the same thing with Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi was stuck in his last record label,
Yeah.
and in his whole new album when he came out, he literally told everybody throughout each song that if he made this album like a couple years ago, he would have made like 25% of the money that he would have when he posted it now. The record label wouldn't allow him to change, be new, be different because they wanted the old Uzi.
Yeah.
And that's not right because as like, days go by, everybody grows. We're not the same person, you know. I'm not going to judge anybody for what they did in their past because of what I did in my past. Only
Yeah.
thing is you got to move forward and like, change throughout the days. And it's like record labels want to take control over
Of
these artists
everything.
that are making them money. And it's
Which
like it's
is
so
which is why I really respect like J. Cole and what his record label was doing. Cause bro, like one, it's his record label. Like he don't gotta answer to no one basically. But it's just if you're signed to like a major record label, like let's see, like bro, even if you look back then at like Death Row and stuff, it was crazy. Like when Dre left Death Row, you know, they didn't want to, like they were gonna take all the bread basically, or something like that. I could be completely wrong. Just don't, yeah, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty
man,
sure
we're
that's what
not a news
happened.
show. This is a podcast where we
Yeah,
can
we
talk.
not.
We can be wrong all we want.
Honestly, yeah, we didn't. It's not like see the thing y'all gotta know about my podcast is like we not really like taking notes and nothing before we start recording. It's just kind of a press record and go. This is just I
You're
feel like
getting
it's
the
just
real
better that
us.
way. Yeah, it's just better this way. It's more natural. But
No scripts, no
yeah,
planning. Like the only thing probably we could plan is like topics, but like besides
right.
that, we're giving you our genuine, like out of our head, straight to you information.
And then if I start getting sponsors, obviously that would be scripted. But I mean,
Yeah,
bro, I
Audible. I
can't.
know you're out there.
Right, Auto. Ayo, honey, I use y'all. What's up? Hook me up. Sponsor me. Let's see, honey. Evian water. Come on now. There's a couple companies that could sponsor me.
Imagine Evian Water sponsors you and they
That'd
give
be
you a
so
lifetime.
dope. Ayo, Fago, sponsor me. What's up? I'm down.
Ayo, Monster, sponsor me.
Go for it. um, no, but back to what we were saying. No, personally, I think Logic's I know I just changed the subject. I was just talking about Cole's record label and stuff. But yeah, no, Logic's retirement album, that thing was fire. Like that was an album that I genuinely enjoyed. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the biggest Logic fan or not, because I'm really not. I've recently started like getting into him. Because back then, like, I don't know, it was weird. Back then I tried, but I guess like because I was also getting into like other rappers as well. I just didn't pay as much attention to certain people. Not like certain people, but it's just like there was just a list of people that I wanted to start listening to and just never got to it.
I feel you on that. And if any of you out there have not listened to J. Cole, let me tell you,
I put him on.
you guys should. I agree. He put me on. You guys should really listen to his music, even if you don't like it. I want you to go over the song you didn't like and look at the lyrics
Tell
while
me why
he's
you didn't
rapping.
like it. I
And
need a 500-word essay on why you didn't like it.
nah, not like that. But I really want you to go back and listen because there's a couple J. Cole songs that I say I don't really like, and
Which is
right
fair.
now I could plug it into my car and play that exact song because you guys got to look at the lyrics because J. Cole put a lot of deep meaning into his lyrics and he puts a lot of meaning into his songs and once you really like listen to it, it's a different experience. I
And
think.
people gotta realize too, J. Cole isn't only like just super lyrical and deep. Like he could do trap songs too. My man did features on everybody's music. This dude, like he made a song with 21 Savage, he made a song with Travis Scott and Young Thug. He featured on a bunch of people, like a bunch of people's projects. Cole's really just killing it.
For the most part, he's almost like Keanu Reeves, just a humble guy.
He really is. If you've been following Cole, you could definitely see the difference in not only like the way he looks, but his character as well. It's kind of like 21 Savage too, for real. Because, like, I mean, well, at least with the jewelry, like, if you look at 21 Savage, he don't really wear jewelry all like that anymore. Because he's like, at the end of the day, the jewelry is not gonna make me happy. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah.
I like the light jewelry that most rappers wear, like one chain, like a simple
Right.
watch, maybe a couple rings. I
Yeah,
I
like
want.
you see what I be wearing. Like I be wearing just 2 rings, a necklace, and then my watch. That's about it.
I just need me a pendant, an Apple Watch, and then I'm chilling and some earrings, and
Right.
I'm good.
I mean, and I got my nose pierced, you know. But yeah, no, I mean, I want to get more rings, honestly, because like I've been wanting to start wearing more rings. But yeah, I've said that like 20 times, the 2 words, but my head out like every time I say it. But oh, see, like I almost said it again. Yo, that's crazy. Nah, what else could I say about music? No, I really do like how I mentioned 21 Savage, bro. His album "I Am Greater Than I Was," love that album. I don't care what nobody says. That album's fire.
You know what album's my favorite from him?
What?
I'm pretty sure you know what album it is.
Probably.
I want you to guess the album.
Is it a recent album or an older one?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
That doesn't. Is it
Yeah,
recent or
it's
older?
pretty
Yeah.
recent. It's one of his recent
Okay.
albums.
Recent, like very recent.
Not very recent.
Or like, oh, well, at least most recent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Savage Mode 2 then.
Huh?
Is it Savage Mode 2?
It's actually For Your Eyes Only.
I thought we were talking about 21 Savage.
Oh, I was talking about J. Cole.
Bro, what?
I don't listen to
I
21
said 21
Savage.
Savage. Oh, because that's what I said. And then
Well, I
that's why
mean, the
when you
only
said
thing
Fries, I was like,
I've
what?
heard, only thing I've heard from him, the last album I heard from him was I Am.
Greater than I was. Yeah, the one I was
I
just talking
was,
about.
yeah.
You didn't hear a word I said, did you?
No, I kind of blacked out. You could put this in too, like.
Oh, I will. But For Your Eyes Only was a great. It was a good album. A lot of people. All right, this was my issue with it. A lot of people didn't like it because apparently, like, not my issue with the album, but my issue with people's opinions on it because they thought that it was boring, this and that. And I'm like, you do realize the point of the album, like the album was dedicated to somebody, right? Like it was dedicated to his best friend's daughter, his best friend who died at that. So I'm like, so y'all are really complaining, saying his music's boring because he made an album dedicated to his best friend's daughter? How, like, what? I don't understand that. And
All I'm saying,
we could have Julie talk about this too, because Julie loves J. Cole.
for real,
I might have to
I
get
just
her on the
love.
podcast.
I think Deja Vu's a good song.
Yeah, it's fire. Because he got the Tupac sample in there too.
What's the other joint? I think it's
Fire. Folding Clothes, banger. For Whom the Bells Toll, banger. I can name like every song.
I think this, like, I know it's like not one of like a popular song on the album, but like I like Change.
Yeah, Change is fire.
That's a pretty good
That's
one.
one of my favorite songs.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, bro, I love that song.
But
you know how like often that album has played on my playlist?
probably a lot.
Yeah, I went to that thing
I know
where like, you can check how many hours you listen to like a certain artist, and J. Cole was my number one.
X is not X. I think it was X, and then Ski Mask were the first two on my most listened.
Where mine was J. Cole, Ski, and then Chef G.
For y'all out there, Joel put me on to the man himself, J. Cole, with one album. One album made me become a fan. It was KOD. And I didn't even like the song in the album KOD until I started listening to it. And it just became my song.
It really did, bro. Like every song on this song was just a banger.
Especially 1985.
Facts. 1985 was tough. Motivate was tough. I like KOD. ATM obviously was bang. Brackets was fire. Nah, but for I'd say my favorite song on the album has to be Friends.
That's a good one.
Because he started going in on that too. He was going in on KOD for a fact too. Bro.
No, and then Motivate. Bro, Motivate is just like one of the songs you can get lit to though, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like J. Cole don't only make like that deep lyrical music. Like he could really just he could rap like with any type of beat, honestly. No, his I can't wait for the fall off. Bro, when that album drops, I'm stopping everything I'm doing just to listen to it.
When's it supposed to drop?
Nobody knows.
He playing.
Right. Like, bro,
he been playing people for years, so you know what I mean.
Bro, we still waiting on that Kendrick Cole album collab album.
What was that joint that just recently came out? It was like Revenge of
Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
Yeah, I like
fire.
I didn't get it. I actually haven't even had a chance to listen to it,
bro.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh man, there's so many good songs on there, and it's so dope because he has so many different artists that worked on it. Bro, even Smoke Purple's on it.
For what?
Yeah, he was on the song. He's on one of their songs. They got Ski Mask on the song too.
That's
bro,
crazy.
Ski killed it. Ski was the last verse. He went in, bro. That song was crazy.
Ski be going in all the time.
Fact, Ski Mask is fire, bro. And it's crazy because me and Ski really got the same birthday, different year, but same birthday. I got the same birthday as Ski Mask, Amine, another one of my favorite artists, and Kourtney Kardashian. I think that's fire.
You know, I think the celebrity that has my birthday, I think it's Eddie Murphy. Yeah,
Oh, bro,
yeah, April 3rd.
that's tough.
He was born in like what I think 1960, 1961.
I don't know. You asking the wrong person.
Well, I know. Like he old head, so it has to be around that.
Yeah,
Me and
they
him have the
all
same
have,
birthday.
bro. They all getting old. It's
Um,
crazy. We're getting old. I'm getting old. Bro, wait. How old are you?
I'm 20 in April.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so then you're older than me by a couple of days. Damn, bro, we about to be 20. What is life?
All I know is I'm gonna make life what I make. I'm not going to just slave around.
Facts. We don't got no time for no games. We only got time to be successful.
I want to live the life I wanted to as a kid. I want to do that kid stuff. Like that's the main reason I want to like work so hard and earn bread and become an investor.
Facts.
Like I want to go. I want to go to the store as soon as they release the new game system. Be like, I bet I'm getting it. I'm getting this game and I'm playing tonight. I don't want to be like, oh, I gotta save up. You know, maybe within a year or two. Like
Right.
no, like
Right.
that's not what I want to do.
You trying to be
And
how
I
I
know
was.
a
Of
lot of people aren't fortunate to do it, but I wanna live that life.
course.
I want to drop that money right then and there and be able to have fun and do lit stuff.
You want to have the sneaker collection that I have. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to brag on that. Like that, I know that came off
Yeah, he
sounding
is.
very cocky, but like, bro, like that's just some that like that's one thing that I look forward to because I love sneakers, and I've always wanted to have a huge collection. Right now, I'm at like a little bit over 40 in my collection.
I got like a couple hidden gems in my collection. I
Oh
only
yeah,
really pop them off for like certain events,
yeah,
but you could catch me with Converse, and I don't think like it makes sense like because I work full-time hours. There's no
yeah.
sense in me wearing nice shoes to work if I'm gonna be working hard.
Facts.
And I be telling my coworkers that when they be coming in with really nice shoes, and then my manager asks them to go do like a job that will mess up their shoes.
Uh,
Like I be telling them like, there's nobody to show off your shoe game to. Nobody in here cares. Like it really, like it's nice to have shoe game when like you're going out to eat, going to the mall. But I really think people should take care of their shoes more, and
yeah,
like not like wear them everywhere every single day, like back to back to back. Like get yourself more shoes if that's the case.
that's facts though.
Like you're gonna wear out that pair faster than you think.
No, bro. I got some gems in my collection as well. You mean I got a pair of off whites. They not like the pair of off whites that everybody be trying to get, but like they sharp, bro. I like them. I got a pair of Legend Blue 11s. You mean I got my Easy 700s. I got my ones. I got I got my Concord 11s. Like you mean I got some nice stuff in my collection. Got the Space Jam 9s, Anthracite 9s. I can keep going, bro. The International Flight 3s. Obviously, I got a pair of all white phasers. Like you have to. If you don't got a crispy pair of all white Air Force Ones, you doing something wrong. It's like, but yeah, I got some Adidas too and everything. I'll be wearing all types of brands. I like New Balance too. New Balance be comfy.
I need to get a pair of New Balances.
That's what I be looking for most in the shoe now. Like I just mostly be looking for comfort, especially because I mean it's not like I be going out all like that, so it's whatever. Be chilling in the crib, but whenever I do go out, I always got a pair of shoes to wear. We cooling. But yeah, bro. I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about with music?
I'm trying to think.
Right.
We
Our
covered a
mind is
lot.
like, yeah, and our mind is like kind of blank at this point because we took that little break in the middle. Bro, if none of that ever happened, we would have been on a roll and still good to go.
I'm telling you. Well, we covered a lot of good topics.
We definitely did.
We
But
got to
I
start
guess,
writing some down.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll be good. I guess we're good for now. And then next time you on, I'm sure we can figure out other things to talk about as well, bro. Because what didn't we talk about? But next time we could definitely even talk about. There's more stuff that we can still talk about because you know a lot about things that I know a lot about as well. So that'd be great for conversation.
Great minds think alike.
I wouldn't go that far, but say no. No, I'll play with you. No, but yeah, bro. I guess we can wrap it up here. I'm pretty sure it's already been over an hour, so I have a great time editing. But
I want to thank all y'all for listening to us talking nonsense.
Facts. I want to thank Honey for sponsoring this. So I wish, bro. Hey yo, Honey, if you're hearing this, what's up? Sponsor me. I love y'all. Like y'all be looking at with the promo codes and stuff. But hey, listen, any company, for real, hit me up if you want to sponsor me. Like I could really advertise if I really want to. I'm letting y'all know that. But but anyways. But all right then, bro. All right then, y'all. Thank you guys for listening to the Rose City Cast with your host, the Rose City Kid, and my guest, Luis Torres.
You guys have a great night.
You too, bro. Be easy.